Rickenbackers are awesome bases. I am very proud to be owner of a Rickenbacker 4003. It has the Rico sound, meaning it has stereo outputs. But there is one thing about Rickenbackers that it is a little bit annoying, and it is the lack of a thumb rest. So as you can see, in the base, it does not have any sort of thumb rest. They have this little white edge here where you can place your thumb, but it's not something super stable. Sometimes it falls down and things like that. So to solve that, I bought this little piece called Zero Mod thumb rest. It is a small plastic piece that I can reuse the screws. Reuse the holes in the Rickenbacker, not the screws, and you're going to see why. I can reuse these two holes here and install this thumb rest at the top. It is from a guy or a company, I don't know, called Zero Mod. I bought that on eBay by approximately like 25 bucks. And this is the Zero Mod 4003 V2. There are two models because the holes that you have right here, they vary in dimensions, in size, in distance between them, according to the Rickenbacker's model. So this is for bases, mostly, it fits most 2015 and later models. You can visit zeromod.com for guard illustrations, and they have different colors and also different sizes. It reuses the holes, not the screws, because you're going to insert something there that will require a little longer screw. They provide the screws in a tiny plastic bag, and these screws are a little longer than the screws that your Rickenbacker already has. I am going to reposition the camera and I am going to do that operation. But before starting, I'd rather go with the old school because it gives you more precision and finer control over that. I'm going to reposition the camera and show you how it is done. It's very, very simple. Removing the first screw, pretty easy. As easy as removing one screw. Save this screw, put it on the side, then remove the second one. Now you can notice the screws they provide, they are longer because you will need that length, because now you have a piece of plastic between. Position it and then put the screws, the longer ones. They fit perfectly. First screw done. It is important not to crank the screws. The instruction says to just snug them. And that's what I did. It aligns perfectly. So if you pass your finger, you won't notice a notch or anything like that. Save the screws for if you want to revert the operation. And here is how it looks like. And this is how the instrument will look like. Minimal modification, and you can revert anytime you want, because you can just remove the screws and put the small screws back. Save them. So, save the small screws. You can use the same little bag they send. Save those for if you want to remove the Zero Mod pick guard one day. And another important observation, manufacturer says, do not over tighten, just snug, right? So when I used the screwdriver, I just put that to the right point. I didn't want to crank the screws here because it may damage the wood. And that's it.